Welcome everyone to another video of Like the Torch Pod. Guns is here, and we're going to be talking about Juju Watkins and the women's basketball team, guys. So shout out again to Juju Watkins for 51 points, a new program record, and currently the most points by a D1 player this season. D1 player, men's and women's, guys. Men's and women's. So obviously she had 51 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals. She shot over 50% field goal and three-point percentage, and then at the free throw line, she was also 90%. So, I mean, she bounced back from a huge performance after Washington, where she only shot in like 30%, aisle and all that. But, I mean, on the road against the top 5 Stanford Cardinal team, can't ask for more, right? She's becoming a legend. And speaking of legends, we've had a few, right? Lisa Leslie, Tina Thompson, Cheryl Miller, Cynthia Cooper, right? These are just a handful of legends that have paved the way for SC women's basketball and have unfortunately never scored 51 points. So it's crazy to see that a freshman is able to do this. She really, really reminds me of a Kobe Bryant. Like, she's got that mentality where she's gonna find her spot and pull up and just come in every day and ball out, try to take everything from you, right? And here's a few highlights, guys. I mean, we're gonna talk about here. Like I was saying, right? She pulls up, she's finding her spots, man. I mean, right? She gets the ball, boom. She's gonna come in a little bit, boom, step up, wet. And then literally all these shots, guys, are literally nothing but net. It is insane. She was literally on her game. She knew exactly what was going on. Nothing but net. So there's a few in the second quarter. Let's kind of go into the third quarter here, right? They're going to pass her the ball. She's going to come over here, find her spot, pull up. She is literally pulling up from everywhere. She comes to the right. Ooh, baseline. Ooh, nothing but net. I mean, she was pulling everything out of her bag this game, and she was literally on. So she had a good night's rest. She had a good flight there, and unfortunately, we had to upset the Stanford Cardinal. Boom, found a spot. So let's get into the fourth quarter a little bit here. She was 90% from the free throw line. Boom, ends the game. And just look at her teammates, right, kind of on the sidelines. I mean, shout out to her and her teammates basically for they love her. You could tell that they love her, she loves them, and they're just so excited for her. So just look at this. Look at this. I mean, look at them. Look at it, because she's breaking the record, right? 50 point. Oh, look at them. Good for them. Good for them, man. Seriously, man. It's so cool to see that, like, when your teammates love you and all that, it brings teams, it makes that bond so much stronger, man. Look at them just going berserk, man. So, I mean, I'm low-key getting goosebumps just watching that a little bit. So again, what else can we say, right? What else can we say? So lastly, we'll speak on her is I've noticed, especially after an interview yesterday, and she's a very, very humble girl. The commentator tried to kind of like get her to shade hit Caitlin Clark from Iowa, right? She's like, Caitlin Clark boo and whatnot. But she didn't, right? She said, no, don't do that. Very humble. And she's had a lot of respect for her. And it seems like she got a lot of respect for the game of basketball in general, right? For the people who played the past, the current, and most likely the people in the future. So we're going to need this, obviously, from her every night, as we kind of already anticipated and expected with this team going into this year. But obviously, teams are going to start trying to, adjust in some way, right? So we have players in general on the squad, front court, back court, where we can, she could dish it out and let them score. She doesn't have to always score 51 points, right? So we got about 9 games left. We play the Bears tomorrow, and basically how the schedule works is they play 2 games a week, and it's always like a home, road, right? So after this road game, we'll have 2 home, 2 road, 2 home, 2 road, okay? Conference is very deep, about 6-7 teams in the top 25. We're only 15 and 4 overall, 5-4 in the conference. Again, we still have 9 games left of conference play. We'll have a conference tournament and then the NCAA tournament. I expect to have good runs in both conference and NCAA. I think this team has the caliber to be a Sweet 16 team, at least, in my opinion, given the firepower from Juju Watkins and the rest of the squad. And really, don't sleep on Marshall, our forward slash center, on the team as well. She's just she is a stud. Excuse me. That's kind of what I expect for the rest of the season, and really the future in general, guys. I mean, we got the number one class right now. We got the highest ranked player right now, Kennedy Smith. That's our highest ranked commit, number 6 overall. We have signed 6 players right now. 5 of them in the top 100 caliber. 3 of them are in the top 30. So just imagine if Juju Watkins stays for another year and plays with this squad. I mean, we could literally, quote unquote, dominate the women's scene. So shout out to our coach Lindsay. Shout out to Juju Watkins, and shout out to the rest of the women's staff.